Pride is a dangerous thing. It's a man named John Hyde, whose picture is up in the corner there. John Hyde was called to the mission field, and as he was getting ready to leave on the boat, a group of people met him and were sending him off. And before they sent him off, one of them gave him a note. And with all the people around, he just stuck the note in his pocket. Then he went on and got on the boat, and he was standing on the railing and looking at them and kind of waving. He pulled the note out of his pocket, and he read it. And the note was from a man who said, "I'm going to be praying for you because you need a deeper work of God in your life." Well, that made John Hyde very angry because I'm on the boat going to the mission field, and that guy's staying here, and he tells me I need a deeper work. John Hyde that night, as he was praying, got convicted about that. When he was on the side of the boat and he got angry, he took that note and just threw it aside. He was so convicted as he knelt down to pray that night, he went back on deck and searched for that note, found it, and kept it for the rest of his life. He committed himself that night to pray 1 hour a day to God, and in that prayer, to pray that God would give him a convert, one convert a day. And God began to bless him and honor that request and give him one convert a day. Then he began to pray 2 hours a day and pray that God would give him 2 converts a day. And God began to do that. By the end of his life, he was praying 4 hours a day and praying for God to give him 4 converts a day. And God was honoring that request. But he had to break through pride. And when somebody tells us we need a deeper work of God in our life, we may bristle and say, "How dare you say that to me? Who are you to say that to me?" Well, I guarantee you, as I look across the church world today, we need a deeper work of God in the church world today. It is absent. And we are moving in a direction that is not moving us toward a depth in God. We're going to look at that a little bit more in a bit, that there is this depth that Paul celebrates that can be experienced in your relationship with God. And beware of living too much on the surface and not becoming who we are. You know, for the Jews, their life commitment to God when it was right was not just a weekend hobby where they missed a lot of weekends. It was the way they lived life. And that needs to be how we approach it as well. Gentiles often compartmentalize things, and they place this over here and this over here, and religion and Jesus is one compartment. For the Jews, it affected everything, every decision, every action that they did, their commitment to God.